there you are. We're getting ready to go down for breakfast. We're flying back home today, so only got a little bit of time left in the hotel. I'm very backlit right now. That's better. But we're just gonna get breakfast at the hotel. So I got a black bean quesadilla that has eggs, beans, corns, cheese, and some other stuff that I can't remember. But it looks really good. I'm assuming that's like a Southwest sauce. Hash browns, more hash browns. Well, those hash browns are stuffed got fruit. What's this?
It's a chorizo burrito. So it's got eggs, chorizo, and some other stuff. I don't remember what.
And I'm assuming sour cream and salsa.
Yeah.
And then orange juice. And an empty cup. Gotta get that empty cup. Made it into the airport through TSA. They have an on the border in here. No. Look at all that legroom. I've never seen as much legroom as that before. That's some nice legroom. And we landed in Philly. Flight was okay. We upgraded to an emergency exit seat because they were giving away for free and they needed people to sit there and get extra leg room with it, so just went for it. But it was fine. Gotta go pick up our luggage. As somebody from Delco, I can assure you, you don't want to visit here. Somebody wrote a whole book on visiting Delco.
Maybe it's gotten nicer?
Nicer? I doubt it. So we're walking over to this elevator. I didn't even get to hit the button and it just goes up. You would think that somebody would get off the elevator.
No one's in it.
But nobody's in it. It just was like, hey, there's people here. It was kind of creepy because you wouldn't expect that here. Like, I've never seen that before. So, you know, you're in Philly when you're trying to use an elevator in a parking garage and there's a homeless person sleeping in it. Well, you're either in Philly or you're in LA. As I tend to do, have been home for actually about a month, over a month. But been putting out videos. Never ended the travel videos, so and it's honestly just kind of all over the place. But breakfast at the resort was very good. All the food that we had at the, I can't remember, Surfside, Dockside, whichever one we stayed at, because I will never remember. All the food that we had there was great. If you ever just want to grab something quick or whatever, that's definitely an option. It's reasonably priced for it essentially being theme park food. So, I mean, of course it's expensive because it is theme park food, but it's not badly priced either. The hotel itself, the resort, was also like very great, especially for the price point that we stayed at. I would compare it to probably a moderate in Disney. Like, I would rather stay at a value Universal resort than stay at a value Disney resort. It was just better. I don't really know how else to explain it. I think Disney's beds are a little better. Universal's wasn't uncomfortable, but it was still a little more firm for my liking. But that's honestly the only somewhat negative thing to say about it. The rest of it was very good. I would definitely stay there again without hesitation. The trip itself, I had fun overall. It's still massively disappointing not getting to go to Castaway Cay, but especially since I was the main reason for going on that cruise. But at some point in the future, we will be booking another one, especially to use up those credits that we have. So we will get there eventually. It won't be anytime soon, but we will get there. I still say Royal Caribbean over a Disney cruise, but maybe it was just an off sale. Well, obviously it was an off sailing, but hopefully it was just something off. Maybe they can redeem themselves, because I never thought that I was going to be getting off of that ship saying Royal Caribbean was better. The Radisson at port that we stayed at before getting on the cruise, there was nothing wrong with the resort itself, other than maybe the soundproofing of the room. It was very, very party atmosphere, and that's not really for us. So because of that, and it, not that it was far from the port, but there were other hotels closer to the port that might have been a better price point. So I would think next time we do something like this, checking out one of those rather than that. I would stay at the Radisson again. I don't think I would stay at that specific Radisson again. That makes sense. This video is going to be really short, but we did buy a bunch of pins when we were at Universal that we never showed, so I'm going to show those. The first pin that we have is it's for Fred and George's prank shop, joke shop, whatever you would call it. And it says Weasley and Weasley backwards if you were to hold up into a mirror. And we actually bought two of these because I got one and Steph got one. And this Jurassic Park pin of the front gates, and the doors open, and you get the little Jurassic Park symbol there. This one would be a street sign for Nocturne Alley, and of course the Dark Mark. The same one but different. Another Jurassic World pin. Universal Studios. A Hogwarts pin. An old school Jurassic Park pin. Mr. DNA. Islands of Adventure. They Were Here First. E.T. And a set of 5 mini pins for Hogwarts and each of the houses. The Gringotts elevator pin, and the whatever you call that, it moves. Another Universal Studios pin, a Hufflepuff pin for Steph, because that's her house. Another pin for Fred and George and their joke shop. And another Dark Mark. I think that one's my favorite one out of the 3. We also stopped at the Disney store in the Orlando airport and bought a bunch of pins there. And this one is actually a 50th, and it's Mickey, Donald, Minnie, and Goofy. I was part of the magic, and you can see Epcot there. There's kind of very It's hard to see the castle. There's Tower of Terror and the Tree of Life. A 2023 pin with Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. The castle, and they spin around. And I don't think it actually says it on any of these pins, but I noticed a bunch of the 3 of the 2023 pins that I bought, they're more so portraying the Disneyland castle than the Disney World castle, so I don't know if these ones just happen to be portraying that castle or if they're specific to Disneyland, but this is Edna in front of the Disneyland castle. And again, Disneyland castle with a bunch of villains behind them. Hades, Evil Queen, Ursula, Maleficent, Scar, and Cruella. And then here you got Mickey, and it looks like he's walking from Epcot to the Magic Kingdom. Not Epcot, Hollywood Studios. Last of the 2023 pins, but you got Stitch. Can never go wrong with Stitch. I'm not sure if I bought 2 by accident or if Steph wanted one, but I got 2 of these. Chip and Dale. And it kind of looks like they're just standing in front of an elevator, but these 2 are for the 100. And Tinkerbell. Well, the next, all of the rest of the pins are for the 100th. And Minnie. And as I said just a few seconds ago, can never go wrong with Stitch. I know those last couple pins, the Tinkerbell, Minnie, and Stitch, and then Chip and Dale, I guess I could even include in that, are kind of random characters to get. Like, why would I just get those specific characters? Well, that's all the Disney Store had to offer. I bought all the 100 pins. Oh wait, no, that's not true. There's another one next to me that I didn't show, but that would include all of the Disney pins that they had there. They didn't have like Mickey or Donald, Goofy, or any of those. It was just the ones that I showed. But the other pin is this, a jumbo pin, Years of Wonder, with Minnie and Mickey. There, I did get a Mickey pin. And that would be all of the pins. I believe I would have showed you everything, because we showed the Disney Cruise Line pins as we were buying them on the ship. Showed the Universal pins, and then showed the Disney gift shop pins. So I believe that would be everything. That's going to be the end of the video. I will see you in the next one.